Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the voice of the people. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling. Every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling.
When you in the trenches, it's cool to shoot them bullets. How you gonna defend yourself when them bullets coming back?
Davis thought Santa Cruz was gonna fold from his. The popular and acclaimed defending WBA lightweight champion of the world.
If it was the streets, these niggas would have been smoked. Pack the whole group up. Pack them up and get them the fuck out of boxing.
Haney, Cambosis, one of those folks, maybe Garcia.
All them guys is easy work. They easy work, man. I'm the top dog.
The hard-hitting young star of boxing, 3-division world champion.
Skill for skill. I'm much more skillful than Canelo. I stand on that. I'm much more skillful.
You and Cambosis, what happens, Tank?
I'm whooping that ass. Tell him come see me. Tell him hold the belts. I'll whoop his ass for free.
The defending world champion from Baltimore, Maryland.
We from the city. You know what's happening, what's in the city.
TheBoxingVoice.com.
Gervonta Tank Davis.
SDS Promotions.
I remember walking in Mayweather.
What up, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another edition of Boxing
He
Voice
got a
Radio.
fur on his 80
Good
degrees.
morning. If you're joining us right here on YouTube.com, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button for this spontaneous Saturday morning show, as we're here to discuss Ryan Garcia wanting that big rematch with Gervonta Tank Davis. Not at 135 though, so the catch weight and the rehydration definitely was an issue for Ryan, as he would like this rematch at either 140 or 147. And he says that he would like a few fights in between. He actually used the word couple of wins. So that's interesting, because obviously Ryan Garcia's career has skyrocketed after achieving 1.2 million pay-per-view buys with Gervonta Davis. He's made himself most certainly a commodity, someone that other people in the division and around the division are going to be very interested in fighting because of the, finances, what he brings to the table, as an A side or a B side. It just really depends who he's fighting. I'm not sure that he would be the B side to anyone other than Tank at the moment. Again, and that's due to the success of their big fight. But considering what happened Saturday, Ryan isn't really in the position to tell Tank where he wants the rematch, let alone where it's going to take place. But again, he has proven that he is a commodity in this sport, an attraction. And while a lot of people are giving Tank Davis all the credit for these pay-per-view numbers, we got to understand that Tank had never done this level of pay-per-view numbers until he had the combination of Ryan Garcia with him. Now, obviously, Ryan had never been on pay-per-view before this. So, the credit needs to go to both men. I see a lot of fan bases trying to take credit. But, and I quote, hopefully, one day after I rack up a couple of wins, we can do the rematch at 140 or 147. Ryan Garcia said on social media about wanting the rematch with Gervonta Tank Davis. Now, he also had something to say, in terms of the
Hey guys, obviously I'm disappointed after the fight. Tried my best. He caught me with a good body shot. Come back stronger, and yeah, man. Hopefully one day to rack up a couple wins. We could do a rematch
saying, "Hey, where'd you get this
at
from?
maybe 140 or 147. But thank you guys for all the support. Love you guys. Peace.
Mouth?"
Hey guys.
You know. So shout out Ryan. Um, Shout out everybody tuned in for sure, man. Smash that thumbs up button. It is a Saturday show, and tell me what you think. What's your thoughts? Ryan Garcia at 140 pounds or 147? The welterweight division would be huge for Ryan in terms of finances. I don't know that after the performance that we seen on Saturday night, that Ryan um, obviously can do well at 47. But again, he said after a couple of fights. So I'm going to reiterate what I want for Ryan Garcia. Uh, it depends, right? Because I'm not in his body, I'm not in his head. I don't know how he feels, right? So depending how low the self-esteem is, I want Tevin Farmer. He off a 3-year layoff. If he feels better than that, if he thinks that's too uh that if he thinks that's gonna get him some shame because Tevin's been off 3 years, cool. Go straight into the Montana Love fight at 140. Beat Montana Love. Go straight into the Adrian Broner fight on pay per view. I think he could fight Montana Love on pay per view. I really do, even off a loss. Montana Love is the perfect B side. He just needs to be put on that stage. When Eddie did put him slightly on that stage, yes, he didn't do well in the ring, but we don't care about that. Ryan is looking to win. And if you want big business, you want Ryan to win. What we need from Montana is his character, his personality, the flashiness, the build up to the fight. Uh, we need to get Ryan back good with the community. So we got to put him on an African American diet. He's got to go. He's got to prove to his countrymen that he can fight and beat the slick black fighter. So Tevin, who's slick, but probably lost the step, been out the ring 3 years. You ensure as Golden Boy, Oscar De La Hoya, and Bernard Hopkins, you're ensuring Ryan gets a win. You know, I don't know who's knocked out Tevin. Probably no one. Knock him out. Montana Love, slick talker. They could show the back and forth with him and Broner. Excuse me, Tank. You understand? Just to make it all tie back in. Montana's beef with Tank, the sparring session, yada, yada, yada. Have him do a sit down, how he would love to fight Tank and, reminisce on his beef with Tank. And then, boom, knock him out. Then you get Adrian Broner. Now the whole world knows Ryan is back after he knocks out Adrian Broner, something that's never been done. Now the world knows he's back. Broner's been training for a year, so there's no excuses. That's a real fight. Broner got late power, hurt Maidana, broke his jaw, dropped Porter in the 12th. Broner got real power. He just doesn't let his hands go. And again, if you're Oscar and you're Bernard, you're like, yes, this is a perfect fight. It's a huge pay-per-view. Those are pay-per-view fights. The only one that's probably not pay-per-view is Tevin. But let's be real. I think maybe Ryan would get 150,000 people to buy him and Tevin. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. But let me see if I can fit that into a poll, right? Actually I can't because it's either you like my uh my trajectory for Ryan or you don't, because I'm not gonna be able to give you different options really. I mean, I could do what would you want next for Ryan, and then in one box, because we only get four, um, put my options, you know, and then try to find some others. So I think to get to the best route to get to Tank would be, like I said, Love, then Broner, and Tank rematch. I think that could do it for him. You know, Love pay per view, Broner huge pay per view. There's no way Tank ain't gonna come back to that money. The money gonna be there. Once he see what they did with Broner, he gonna be like, fuck, we gotta do the rematch. So Love, Broner, I think I could fit Tevin, and I still want Tevin because he needs his confidence back. So second choices, I'll take it from you guys in the chat. If anybody wants to call in and give me their choice to add to the poll, go ahead and request, and we'll get yours and we'll add it to the poll because I don't really have all the answers here. I don't know what other route. I like my route. I think my route is the best route, but I'm a fucking Gemini, so I'm a narcissist, right? But honestly, I do though. I don't think he should go fight Latino fighters. You ain't gonna do nothing with that. And who's he gonna fight? William Cepeda? Come on. Like, yeah, that's a good fight, but it ain't gonna do better numbers than Broner. It ain't gonna give him the clout of Broner. The people will believe he's back if he beats Broner. So I think it's better to go that route. You know, if Golden Boy wants to do the long play, then cool. Do Tevin, Montana. Slide in your Schofield, or after Broner do Schofield, then wait on Tank, or in between those fights, sending them emails to Tank and his team. You know, but let me see any options you guys got. They said Tevin need to stay away. I mean, you probably right. You're probably right, but again, this is not about Tevin. It's about Ryan. It's about getting the win for Ryan and getting Ryan's confidence back, putting him in there with slick black fighters so that he can have that look when it's time to get back in there with Gervonta Tank Davis. You know, um, I like my route, but definitely call in, request if you want to give me your route. Phone lines all open. I got Coach Myers. Damn, it's been a minute. Where you been at, champ? He said 2 years now. I've been a member on YouTube supporting y'all. Keep it going. Shout out, man, for being a member on that contender level. Listen, I'm telling you, I appreciate you, but just upgrade to the $15 level. We're doing a betting show today. I owe y'all that. And yeah, you'll make that money back, bro. Like, I've been hot. I mean, last 6, 7 weeks, we've been winning multiple different winners. So it's like, it depends how you bet. You could have been made that money back. We got Majid in Ohio. What up? Majid, if you guys are watching this on YouTube, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. It's going to help with the visibility. Majid, you there?
This shit
We hear you.
evil.
We hear you. We hear you. Damn. We heard you, champ. We really did. It takes a while to connect on all platforms, So yeah, bear with it. Let it connect. Give it some time. And let's rock and roll. We talking boxing. I see you on the phone lines. Give me a minute to pull up my caller list so that I do, you know, go to you by name rather than number. And let's see, we got Discord rocking and rolling. No need to wait there. Nixon 6, what's up? Who's this?
Over the soft ass heat. What's up, man? It's Vega. Good morning.
Good morning.
Um, yeah. When it comes to this, like, I just don't. I get it, but it's like, it doesn't have to be a black or African American fighter next. Like I told you before, I think Golden Boy's definitely gonna want to recoup some of their money, not work with somebody else, and that's why I keep saying, man, and Mercedo Gesta, I just feel is gonna be the next step. recoup that money, put it in Cali, kind of gauge exactly what it is. And then, yeah, then I could see the Adrian Broner fight. I think that is a big money fight, a way to get back on pay per view. I think you do have to get back quickly with this Mercedes Gesta. I seen he's training. He just posted something. He's trying to stay active too. So, get that fight in. See exactly what you're working with. See if it does big numbers still. See if he's still that big draw. Get him that win, that
Yeah,
confidence. Hopefully, Bronner comes
champ.
back.
I hate to
Beats
interrupt,
the low.
bro. I know that's like what I'm known for is interrupting, but dog, Mercedes Gesta is the worst opponent. Like, who's turning up for that? Really? Are you coming all the way from Florida to go see that shit? So then stop recommending shit you don't even want to fucking see. Think about that. Do you want to go see that?
Me?
Hello?
No, but that's not. But
So then
listen,
why
but
the
you want
fuck you
people want to see
recommending it?
Ryan. People tune in to see Ryan.
Brother,
What do you
brother,
mean? Like,
brother, brother,
what is up?
brother.
When he fought to
But let's
go,
talk
they didn't come
logically.
to see him fight to go,
And
right?
that's my
When
point.
Gervonta's get put on pay
But
per view to fight
but that's
Isak
my
Cruz,
point.
they're not coming to see Isak.
You crazy. See, I went to Isak on short notice. There was thousands. And this is not the first time I'm saying it. My audio was there. There was thousands of Pitbull Cruz headbands. Now, I don't care if they made them on the spot. They supported on the spot. They wore them shits for the fight. So I don't know what you're talking about. And yes, there's people calling into the show that want the rematch with Cruz. Ain't nobody calling in for Gesta but you. All I'm saying is recommend a fight that you yourself want to see. I want to see Montana Love. I want to see fucking Broner. And I want to see the Tank rematch. I don't want to see Masito Gesta. What the fuck does he do?
So people,
He don't
so
even do
people are
numbers on
flying. People
TV
are flying
though.
across the country for Montana Love. So what's the biggest difference, especially after Montana Love's last
So
performance, doing
so
some
so
WWE
wait.
shit in the ring?
So
So,
we
so
going
what is you talking
so
about
we gonna
now?
argue.
Gesta has been
Are
around
you
for a
saying
long time. I'm not saying he
saying
has a
that
huge following, but he's been in the Filipino community. He just beat Jojo Diaz in a main event on the zone. Like I said, it's not so much of making it such a huge spectacle. Not everything's going to be a spectacle. The point is, get that W, get the name buzzing, like I told you before, get a high real knockout. It's Mercedes Gesta ain't the biggest name, but it's a name people have known. He's been on. He's been on what you call it, like what was before people like Golden Boy, Mayweather affiliated shows before, right? I remember they were calling him the next Manny Pacquiao a decade ago. So, like I said, get a little steam off of that, get the main event, get him through, and I would love to see Adrian Broner on pay per view. He needs to get a win as well.
So I just want you to go on record and tell me you think Mercito Gesta is more popular than Montana Love.
No, I'm not saying that.
So
That's
then
not what I'm
so then
saying.
what are we arguing? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying,
My
that
my
nobody knows
my
Gesta.
perspective is Montana Love ain't really that buzzed right now because of his last performance. And you want Ryan to get a real nice confidence against at least a guy that you can sell off of. One against Jojo Diaz, who's been in there with a Devin. Has been in there. He has a win over, like you mentioned before, Tevin Farmer. He's fought William Cepeda. You know what I mean? So, the guy that he beat. So that's why I like the fight. It's in-house, and I can see why Golden Boy want to go that path more than what exactly you're devising here in your master plan against him, against Black Americans or African Americans, whatever you want to call it.
Yep. I mean, I don't know why people are so offended. Roger Mayweather had called himself the black, what was it, the Mexicutioner. So I don't know why people are offended that,
I mean, I don't know about being offended.
Floyd Mayweather made an entire career off the green print. He told you the green print is a, Latino fighter across from a black fighter. So I'm doing the same exact thing. Go on your African American diet, get your confidence back. Montana Love talks as slick and as confident as Gervonta. What the fuck are you going to get from Gesta? What are you going to get from Gesta? He's not going to put no
A
fear.
win.
He's not a win, bro. That nobody's going to watch, champ. Nobody. But you said Gesta, give me, because remember the quote and the audio, he says after a couple of fights. So Gesta's only one. Who else you want so I could put it on the poll?
I told you I like the Adrian Broner one. I can't really
So
come
you
up with
said
something else
Gesta.
different. I love that fight. You've seen that I like that fight.
Okay, but what I'm asking you is how many before Broner? Is it Gesta, Broner, Tank for you? That's it. That's the comeback.
I don't know, man. I mean, I would think it's just tough. It's like I think best case scenario is to get some type of strap, some kind. I just don't know who he could beat.
So what you're
But
saying?
I don't
Guess
have it fully
the.
mapped. I'll tell you what. I'll look at it and I'll give you something in the chat or something.
All right. All right, because
All right.
I don't know if you want him to get a strap, that would mean like guess the Regis, which is dangerous, and then come back to Tank, which now he beat Regis. Is Tank really gonna fight him? I don't know. Majid, what's up?
Hey, what up, man? You can hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Man, everybody need to like the video, subscribe to the channel, go on YouTube members and Patreon for something. Shit, I don't even got 3 opponents for him to fight. I'm like, I got what that Tevin Farmer dude. I be looking at him like he the Black Paulie Malignaggi. He only got 10 knockouts and shit, so that's a safe fight. I don't give a fuck about it, but I feel like what you got that Rolly versus whoever the fuck coming up for that title fight. I feel like if he want to make himself more enticing, try to challenge the winner of that shit, especially if it was Rolly, because that's gonna sell. So that'll be a little pay-per-view. You get that belt, you got a little bargaining chip or whatever to probably get his attention. Maybe he want to come snag that belt off him real quick and then get that big ass million plus pay per. I mean, yeah, that pay per view again. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know who those other two people, but I say shit. Go after the winner of those belts with that fucking little crazy dude, Rolly. And shit, after that you get that title. I'm like, shit, what more did he need to do? His name sell itself. So I don't think the opponents matter. Just beat somebody the fuck up, look nice, and try to snag, try to fucking get in there with Rolly and them or whatever. That's good hype or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And shit, that's all I really got. I'm just freestyling with the shit, but that's all I thought of. But that's all I got. Shout out for you doing the show Saturday morning. You ain't had to. I'm out.
Appreciate you, champ. Thank you for rocking out. Again, I can't do these shows if y'all don't show up. What up, Joshua?
Yo, yo, buenos dias, Nas.
What
Buenos
up?
dias, Boxing Voice. How y'all doing? Hit that like and subscribe. No, I was for Ryan. I like what the last caller just said about possibly having him against Rolly Romero, as long as he gets through his guy. But I was feeling like another good guy would be Jose Ramirez at 140, and it'd be like a California fight, so they could kind of make it like a crosstown rival fight, you know. And Jose Ramirez has only been fighting once a year for the last 4 years. You know, Ryan still has that youth. So what you think, Ness?
Jose Ramirez?
Yeah,
I mean, it's
you think
top rank. It's top rank. Jose and who else? Is that it?
Jose Rolando, and I would throw in Pitbull, but he's gonna lose to El Cabron Cabrera. So maybe Ryan would be willing to fight El Cabron because Ryan's beat a southpaw similar height as Campbell.
So Ramirez and who else?
Rolando,
Okay,
Romero,
Rolly,
Rolly, and El Cabron
and then
after he gets through Pitbull.
Gio Cabrera.
Hey, I don't know if you heard. I heard the one yesterday. Your show. Bill Haney called in. He was on his way to wild card. I don't know if he told you about that. But Deb
Yes.
was sparring El Cabron yesterday.
Mm. Yeah, man. I heard it's been hard for him to keep sparring. Rather, keep sparring.
Right. Well, you already know Dev's he's top notch. You know, number one in the division. So I'm sure he goes through sparring partners. But El Cabron hangs in there. You know, and wants that work anytime.
All right, all right, all right. Well, champ, I appreciate you calling in as always.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. Let's see what we got here. Who's on the line? Big C, what's good? Big C? Let me try Charles.
Ness, can you hear me?
Yep.
What's going on, brother?
How are you?
Man, appreciate you doing this on Saturday morning. Shout out to the Boxing Voice for the dedication, Ness. You've been putting in a lot of hard work, and I appreciate it.
Thank you, brother.
Um, Ness, I like your I don't want to call it black print path for Ryan, but
It's
I
the
was trying to
green
think about
print. It's the green. That's what Mayweather do. A
yeah,
black
but
man
Mayweather.
versus a Latino across from him.
I know, but I know it's not green print because Mayweather's fighting Latinos, Ness. But I get what you're saying.
And now
I
the
get the thought.
Latino is fighting the black man. It's the green print.
All right. Well, I roll with that, Ness. I actually like that, but I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to stick with what you got at 140. But let me ask you this, Ness. Would you be opposed? I think Ryan got it. Well, I think we all agree that Ryan has to go back to the drawing board. I was thinking about, and you did it on another show, like who would be good for Ryan as far as training? Because I mean, I think the Joe Guzman thing was just for that fight. I don't think that's real or legit. But Ness, would you be opposed to him going to the dungeon in Philly with Bozy and
Hell
following that
no.
route?
Why would I be opposed to that? Hell no.
I think that's what he needs, Ness, to go. I like the route you're talking about, but I think he needs to get out of his comfort zone. And I think he needs to go to Philly and take the rough route, man, and just revamp his career. And man, just go to the dungeon, brother, and change who you are. Step out your comfort zone. Go to Philly, man, and put on your hard hat. If you're gonna take this route like what you're talking about, Ness, which I think is good, man, I think he should go to Philly, man. Go to Philly, humble yourself, learn how to be a champion, fight rough, because if you're gonna take that route, which we agree with what you saying this, man, go change yourself, get away from California, sort of take yourself out of your comfort zone, revamp your career, and go the rough route. Go to Philly in the dungeon, brother. Go out there and put in work. Get in there with skilled fighters that are tough, because that was the complaint about Ryan. That even when he was at Golden Boy, he didn't want to train. And I think Tank would kind of helped him revamp himself, go the rough route, man. You know? So I like your path, Ness, but I think he should go to the dungeon, brother. I think he needs to go to Philly and just start over. I'll hang up though. Appreciate you, Ness.
Appreciate you, man. I like that. I don't think there's gonna be a lot of people that'll disagree with having him go to train with Bozy Ennis. Obviously, it'll be the same like when AJ went to Derek.
Yo,
Yo,
hello. Yeah, what's up? What's up,
was good.
man? Ryan needs to go get them belts, man. He got to ride this wave that he got now. He can't let it go. He needs to do pay per view. Who got the IBF belt?
Which division?
He needs a 140.
Nah,
Ain't
bro.
going back to no
Sabril Matisse
135.
got that belt.
You just got talking shit about him. You don't want to see him fight him, huh?
No, 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 no. Sabril Matias is not Mercito Gesta. Sabril Matias is the dark skinned Puerto Rican that is
The
100%
killer.
knockout ratio.
He the killer. He the killer.
He the killer.
Oh yeah, you put Brian in the ring with him. That's right there. Pay per view. You put the highlights on. So they gotta ride the wave. Ryan is the money man right now, and you can't let that momentum go. And then you got to get all them belts, get the IBF, get the belt from Rowley, and then Tank ain't gonna have no other trophy to come to 140. Cause it looked good when Mike Tyson walked out with all them belts. I looked at it again. That didn't look right when Tank walked out the other night with no belts or nothing. When Mike ran out there with that entourage, he had them belts wrapped around him, like 4 of them, 5 of them. That way you solidify yourself.
I hear you, champ. We got to see is he going to do it.
And he need to go back to Canelo too, man. He need to find some way to, pay that little daddy old Eddie or whatever the case may be. They need to make that good. And then Canelo need to probably promote him. And they can put that little cat. What's the cat that coming up? Canelo got. They can put him. Is he signed with Matchroom?
What cat Canelo got?
The young cat, the one that's knocking everybody out. He always on the prelims, the undercards. It ain't Kadok with a C or something.
I don't know.
He up on the Canelo banner. He knocking
weight,
everybody out.
What weight class?
He like I want to say what lightweight. Nah, it may be junior welterweight or whatever.
Junior 140.
It may be 140.
I don't know,
but
bro.
He's young though. No, but yeah, get him up on the undercard. Get Canelo, get that promotion because they got to get that money with Ryan. He the money man right now. Ryan got to step his foot up.
I mean, I don't know that he's the money man off of loss. You feel me? The momentum is for the winner.
Man, I'm looking at all the social. I'm looking at everything like the new.
No.
Like
I'm not saying he's not going to generate money. I'm just saying, I don't like you and I could both agree that if he does a pay-per-view in his very next fight, it ain't gonna do as well as it would have done if he'd have won.
Oh yeah, that's agreeable. But he's a name in the black household, the black community, the white community. So now you do a pay-per-view ad on Comcast, people gonna jump to it. He'll do at least probably 200,000 to 300,000.
With who? With who? First pay-per-view back.
Anybody.
Give me a name. Give me a name. First pay-per-view back.
Like Montana Love.
You like that?
You on point with Montana Love.
Yeah, I like that too.
Because you put the highlights out. You can sell that. The killer with the IBF, but he needs somebody with a belt though.
Damn, you want him to really fight Matisse? You tripping?
I ain't tripping, man. Hey,
bro, you really believe in Ryan? I've been hearing your calls lately. You really think he like GOAT status? You crazy? He trying to get him killed? Where's that Puerto Rican?
You can tell. Hey, protect this guy. You tell when Tank hit him. If Tank hit anybody else with that shot, they are done.
But think about this.
To get up everything.
Think about this though. Tank is a one-punch hitter. You know what I'm saying? He's a counter puncher, so he do combinations here and there, but not more than twos. Like Sabril Matisse is an accumulation puncher and a heavy-handed puncher. I don't know. That's a tough fight.
But, ain't that what Calvin wanted to take to do punish Ryan, but he wasn't able to punish Ryan. But like I said,
I mean, he did punish him. He made him quit, champ. He made him quit.
That boy, look, he ain't punished him. That boy, he probably back around.
He made him not want to fight no more. What else you call that?
Man, that little shot, he wasn't getting up from that, man. He was already done. He was hurt from count. That's why Tank at the weigh-in hit him.
So you believe the Mongolian mole?
Yeah, and on top of that, the Mongolian mole. You saw the Mongolian dude fight the other night? I saw.
I saw it. He ain't good. He ain't as good as they made him seem.
He garbage. He garbage. But I'm trying to say, Tank fought that whole fight just like dude. Tank ain't never danced around, squared up like that. He did, and he was laughing and smirking
Tank
at
was
Ryan
holding
while he was
too.
doing it.
Tank fans ain't gonna tell you he was holding his ass off. He ain't want none of that inside shit. But listen, champ, I gotta get to some other callers, man. I do appreciate you rocking out with us. Malcolm, what it do? Malcolm, I hear you.
Yo, you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yo, good looking out for this morning show, man. I mean this weekend show. I appreciate this shit.
Appreciate you, champ. Thanks for rocking out with me.
Yeah, so with Ryan, just in terms of the title, I'm not really interested in the rematch unless he fixes some fundamentals. You know what I'm saying? Like dropping his hand and even a little more lateral movement because he lacked that in his last fight. The 140 rankings, that's pretty hard for him. You know, when you look at it and where he stands with all the sanctions, I think he's highest up in WBO and IBF, and that's Matias, and is WBO Regis?
Yeah, no, WBC is Regis.
Okay, so I think it's that one too, and that's pretty bad. The closest vacant title is going to be from that Rolly fight. I think he has a better chance with the Rolly fight, and I don't know how that's going to work with him just getting that automatically. But yeah, it's just like
I mean, if Rolly wins, we know that Mayweather will do it. First of all, technically speaking, they won't tell you this, but Rolly's not with Mayweather anymore. His contract also expired long
I
time
didn't know
ago.
that. I just knew he was training at that gym.
No,
I had no
his
idea that his
contract
contract.
expired long time ago. Ellerby made that public during the Ryan Tank buildup. That being said, even if he's not on paper with them the way that Ellerby said, but still working with them, like that's a fight that's makeable because Mayweather Promotions, Ellerby, they understand what Ryan is. They just did a big show with him. So hell yeah, they'll do another show with Rolly on pay-per-view.
Yeah, and I think, Ryan will have a better chance in that fight, even though the last video I've seen of Rolly, like technically he got a little better. He's keeping his hands up and shit, and he was doing mitt work. But that's like his best shot. They already got the history. I think it'll be a good promotion too. And the little sparring clip they got of him just like hitting him with like some hard ass shots. So that'll be nice. But I want to see Ryan and Devin at 140. Like once y'all said that and y'all called that shit like game 7, I'm like, damn. And then it's black, Mexican, American. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. The
Or
green print.
even if Ryan gets a little, if Ryan even gets a little better and he fights Matias, even though that's like right now that's not a good fight. Mexican, Puerto Rican. It has it has a nice little ring to it. So that's about it, man. But I hope he just does good,
So
man. I
give
hope
me
he gets
give
a
me
better
your
trainer.
give me your path to Tank rematch for Ryan before you go, because I need one box filled.
A Tank
Names.
well, y'all said something about Farmer. That sounds good. What about Richard Comey?
I like
I haven't
that.
heard anybody say
I
that for
like
like a
that. I
tune-up.
like that. Okay, Richard Comey. You said
I seen
Farmer,
that. Y'all
so you
said
want
Farmer,
Farmer. Then you said
Richard Comey. And then Montana Love doesn't sound too bad.
okay.
I'm probably missing some names because 140 is just a big ass division, but I feel like Comey is the safest route. Even though he got the experience and all that, he's like 35 or 36. So it's kind of like that's that look where it's like you just beat him the fuck up, or you just take him up out of there, and you just promote that you the new Ryan, and then you just go from there.
Mm. Well, all right.
Or
You said
my bad. If he takes on Farmer and he beats Farmer, it's like Tank. I did what you didn't want to do because of that whole beef with Farmer and Tank, and then he puts him out, and then that's more winnable because Farmer can box, but he doesn't have power.
we got Farmer, Comey. Who else after Comey?
And then I'll probably say Montana Love maybe.
Okay, Love.
I can't really think. There's just too many fighters in that division for me to just like pick right now. Besides those two.
All right. No, that's good. That's good. We got it. We'll axe it. Let's do it. Champ, let me get to some other people. Do appreciate you, obviously. Thanks for calling in.
All right.
Let's see what we got here. Tons of callers. Abraham in El Paso. What's up?
What's up, Naz? Good morning, bro.
Morning.
On Ryan, dog, I see what you're talking about the green print, bro, but I feel like he should go on a Mexican tear, dog.
Why?
Build that real Mexican fan base, because he'll build that fan base, bro. Because Mexicans don't really support the kid, bro. I'm just telling you. It kind of sucks, but it's because he doesn't speak a lick of Spanish,
But
bro.
that's why they will support him, bro. Listen, don't try to tell me that there isn't a thing between blacks and Mexicans. The minute Ryan's fighting a black dude, they gonna support him, especially if he's beaten.
No, yeah, but I mean, he's not getting the full support of the Mexicans, bro.
If he goes on a tear, if all the fighters he comes back to are black, how?
It's because when it comes to the Mexican fan base, bro,
Isaac
they're
Cruz
not
got the
too
most
in tune with
popularity fighting who? Did he get his popularity beating
Tank.
Vargas or beating fucking Tank?
No, he got it. He got it.
I
from
mean,
losing
fighting
good
Tank.
Tank,
Excuse
good
me. Fighting Tank,
Yeah.
not beating Tank. But my
not
point is,
everyone
Tank
is
wasn't
Tank, though,
Mexican, bro.
No, yeah, but not everyone is Tank when it comes to all the black fighters. I mean, what other black fighters selling like Tank? So
I mean,
I
not
feel
many,
like,
but Broner. There's a few not like Tank, but there's
Yeah,
there's
no,
some
bro,
that move that needle. But again, listen,
bro,
it's
there
it's
is
it's your
one.
call. You're entitled to not want the green print. I mean, it worked for Mayweather.
No, yeah, but that's Mayweather again, bro. Who? There's no other Mayweather. I feel like the green print is more for the slick black fighter that's
But why it
levels
works for
ahead
Canelo
of the
then?
Mexican.
Why it works for Canelo? Why people been saying for years that the Charlo fight is big? Why people been wanted that Daniel Jacobs fight? They love a Mexican versus a black guy, my friend. It's historical. Look at Chavez in his biggest fight. What was
Yeah,
it?
but
Frankie Randall and fucking Purnell
yeah,
outside
no,
of
yeah, I
Oscar.
get you, bro. I understand what you're saying, but what I'm trying to tell you is that Ryan.
You there, brother? Uh-oh.
But if he's really trying to get them fucking Mexicans, dog, he has to go
Okay,
through a
so give
pair of
me give
Mexicans,
me
bro.
give me your three Mexicans and then rematches Tank. So give me three Mexicans. Go.
Well, the winner of Isaac and the one that the homeboy said earlier, El Cabron,
Okay.
that's a good one.
Okay.
And then William, bro. William Cepeda versus Ryan is a win-win for. Is he under Matchroom or Golden Boy?
Golden Boy.
Because if William has a fan base right now, dog. I tune into some of the Mexican boxing channels, and he has a little fan base now. If Ryan can go through both of those motherfuckers, that's a big sell point to go back to Tank. But I feel like he has to stop the winner of Cruz and what's his name, Cabron, and then William, bro. Because I feel like William beats Ryan, but then I mean, shit, a full blown Mexican asking for a Tank fight, Cepeda and Tank. That's a big sell too, in my opinion, bro.
I just don't know, man.
No, but I get your point. And if I were to name black fighters, why not Antoine Russell at 40?
I mean, I would say him, but that dude, he ain't even want the Puello fight, so I don't know that he's gonna be available. But Abraham,
Yeah.
let me get to some other people. I got Quan. What it do?
Yo, hello, you can hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Champ. Okay, he dropped off. King Amin.
Yo, what's the deal, Skip?
What up? What up?
Yo, I Comey and Ryan, nah, man. Like this is what I'm saying. Like people want they guy to feel good, or you want to see a good fight. I don't give a fuck about putting Ryan in the ring to give him his confidence. Yes, I understand that's what fighters need, but I didn't put him in the ring with a motherfucker he didn't have no business being in the ring in the first place. So now if we just talking about putting him in there against somebody where he should have a chance, Montana Love is the excellent choice. That's the first opponent and the first step, right? Getting him in there against a black fighter. By the way, Montana Love, he's over at the zone. This is probably a good chance for him. If he could win, then he's back into the spotlight. So it's kind of like how Top Rank be lining, you know what I'm saying? Lining their people up to go at each other, right? But this the other thing I think. Ryan needs to go over to the UK. I think if he can find some decent fights over there and just kind of talk about fan base, people love you to hate you. The Mexicans will come back when he's winning again. You know, all the hipsters will love him when he win again. But the UK are boxing fans. They love fighters win or lose. Ask MJ Hall. So I'm thinking he needs to go over there and maybe not a green print, blueprint, do the Euro print. Go over to the UK and just do his thing over there. Try to get an Adam Azim. That should be the one he's pushing for because Adam Azim is a spectacular fighter at 135, been compared to Keyshawn Davis. And so if he wants to kind of reestablish himself and maybe even not have to go to the Tank fight, he needs to holler at the UK. That's my call.
Bro, this dude tripping. Y'all calling in here with the craziest. My man said Adam Azim. Who the fuck is that, bro? Yo, y'all tripping, man. Yo, damn, y'all trying to make Ryan like Adam Azim. Oh my goodness. Quan, what up, man? Let me see what this poll looking like. Damn, Quan, you tripping. He falling off from the landline, from the Twitter. Okay, let's get to these super chats. Do apologize. Damn, they say he's a prospect at 135. Y'all tripping, man. Y'all disrespectful to Ryan. Y'all at least Comey's a former champ. Damn, man. They are terrible. But if you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. It's going to help with the visibility of the show. It's going to help put the episode in the eyes of other boxing fans. Plus, guess what? This is a spontaneous show. So our audience really doesn't even know that we're here rocking out every day, twice a day, especially Monday through Friday. Obviously, once again, today is a spontaneous show. I felt like, this topic was a good one to give you something to do this fine morning in case you had to go work out or you was hitting the gym. You know, you got something to throw up in the air and go on that run or that walk. But I need you most certainly to smash that thumbs up. It's going to help with the visibility. It's going to put the episode in the eyes of other boxing fans. This way we get some new callers, and we can do our thing here. Get other people's opinion on Ryan's comeback. That's what we're talking about. He wants to get a rematch with Tank at either 140, 147. He's saying he needs a couple of fights before he can do that. So we're discussing that right now. We're giving our few fight plan, right? Like we got a poll going on here at youtube.com/ the boxing voice. And we got 30% for the first vote. Tevin Farmer, Montana Love, Adrian Broner, and then the Tank rematch. 25% is voting for Mercito Gesta, Rowley, Broner, and then the Tank rematch. That's not bad. I don't like the Gesta. Then you got 27% says Farmer, Tevin Farmer, Richard Comey, Montana Love, and then the Tank rematch. 17% like Ramirez, Jose Ramirez, the former unified champ, Rolly Romero if he beats Basurro and becomes a champ, Giovanni Cabrera if he gets past Pitbull Cruz, and then the Tank rematch. So those are your options. If you want to go ahead and vote, come on over to youtube.com/ the boxing voice and give us your vote. All right. We are going to the super chats. Let me see. I'm looking for the first one. The Axiom says $2 super chat. How about Ryan versus Pedraza? That isn't bad. That is not bad. Pedraza's coming off the draw. He's a good mover. It's Puerto Rico versus Mexico. You can certainly do that. The Axiom has another $5 super chat. He says, salute, champ. You weathered the storm with the copyright strike and didn't quit and still delivered us the content. Bless you, brother. Now, shout out to you, champ. Amen to those words. I'm just glad we have an audience that you guys, turn up whenever we do an episode. Today's a spontaneous one, so I do appreciate everybody rocking out with us. If you haven't already hit that thumbs up button, go ahead and do so. That's an absolutely free way to share the show. It's going to help with the visibility. It'll keep placing not only the channel, but these episodes in the eyes of other boxing fans so that they know that we talk boxing multiple times a day, all day, every day. I got Boxing IQ 360, $2 super chat. He says, Tevin Farmer, Christopher Colbert, Adrian Broner are all good, safe fights. Those 3 fights can lead him into the Tank rematch. I like that. I like that. Bones 13. $2 super chat says, thanks for the Saturday show. I'm at work right now. Salute emoji. Salute to you. And glad we could give you something to listen to during your work hours. Coach Myers in Connecticut, $2 super chat. He says Sandor Martin versus Ryan. Nice for 140. Now that's a good fight. Common opponent with Mikey and Tio, but we don't need that. He doesn't fit any of the boxes. He's not Puerto Rican. He's not black. He's just a tough fight with a boxer style. We don't need that. I mean, we're trying to rebuild Ryan. We're trying to be empathetic to Golden Boy and Ryan because we understand that they don't have many stars. And we also understand as a boxing community that we don't have many stars. We don't have many people that can get to 1.2 million pay-per-view buys. So why do we want to throw him to the meat grinder? He already fought Tank. He already tried. You know? Dust yourself off and try it again. We're gonna give you the right route, the proper path, rebuild you the way that Canelo was rebuilt after the Mayweather loss. We got the Axiom, third super chat. Let's go ahead and ring the alarm. He says, $2 super chat. Let's do Ryan versus Catterall, UK and US pay-per-views on the zone. I mean, it's a good fight, again, from a fight perspective. But, bro, his audience don't even know who the fuck Catterall is. Why would that matter to them? It don't even matter to me. Michael Colbert, $5 says, have a good day, brother. Shout out to you, my brother. You have a good day as well. Thank you for rocking out and joining me. Big Supermax in Plainview, $5 super chat says, Ryan just needs a couple of wins. Then we can sell a rematch at 140, no clauses with Tank. Even if it does half the numbers, that's still 600,000. That's success. Absolutely, but you didn't give us your path. He wants a couple of fights. We need to know who. Malcolm, $2 super chat says, why Broner at 140? Hasn't made that weight since 2017, but Broner's been in camp. I talk to Broner's trainer weekly. They are locked in, and they got a fight. He's with Don King. He's got a fight coming up. So we'll see what he weighs, and it will be one fight before the contract, right? Like, there's no contract for Broner and Ryan yet. So, you know, Broner's doing his thing now. He's going to fight at 47 or 40 as we speak. So he's not far from it. He's not far from it at all. Just like if you're on the line, I ain't far from you. We going out to Alex in New Jersey.
Yo, Ness, what's up, man? Good morning.
How are you? How are you?
I'm good, brother. The Saturday show surprised me. I woke up at like 8:57 and seeing that shit. I'm like, let's fucking go. But actually, on I put a super chat out a couple days ago on the I believe was it the Wednesday show. I said I wanted Tevin Farmer, Montel Love, and then either or Rolly and Broner. I guess it would go Broner first for the money, and then Rolly for the belt. That's if Rolly wins next month. But yeah, I think that's where he should go. Tevin Farmer, Montel Love, Broner, Rolly, and then try to get that Tank match, which it kind of seems like a murderer's row, but not really. But yeah, and also I wanted to ask you, Ness. I really wanted to get the champion, but I need to know, or the description. I was gonna do it, but I need to know if you're gonna get my money back.
What? For the membership?
Yeah.
I mean, you know, we got a month. You sign up for 15, we gonna give you 4 shows, and in 4 shows, if we don't do it, you know, we bums. But I mean, we've been winning.
Yeah, for sure. I was actually gonna do champion, so
Well,
which
that's
is
the
like
only
$20
one.
a month, right?
That's the only one you could get the betting show. And I plan to do that. I got a
All right,
haircut appointment, but then I'm back, and we're gonna do that before the fight start because there is like 2 fights. I think this something could happen. But remember, gambling is gambling. But when I'm confident, I'm confident.
All right, bet. I'll do it then. All right, cool. All right,
All
Ness,
right,
have a good
champ.
day, brother. I'll see you on the show then.
All right. I mean, let me know if you want that counter punch. CYP, what up?
Morning, morning, morning.
Buenos dias. I hear you on the road.
Oh yeah, headed to the gym, work these ladies out. Look, people gonna be mad at me, but I say no rematch unless Tank moves up to 140. If he don't move up to 140, you know it's gonna be a hydration clause if he fights you. Like, and I don't want to hear the crying and complaining. Ryan, you know it that if you fight him at 140, anything above 135, all of you are getting hydration clauses. I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to hear no crying. If you gonna cry, don't fight him. If you ain't gonna cry like Barrios, just fight. You know, I'm good with it. I'm good with everything. I'm good with Broner. I'm good with Rolly. Broner and Rolly. Those are famous fights. They talk a lot of shit. Those shit'll be awesome. Broner and Rolly, get the fans hyped about it. He wins them. If he wins them both, go ahead. Fight Tank. But Tank needs to be at 140. We don't need none of this. I don't want to hear none of this shit no more. We don't need another. Yeah, I couldn't hydrate up to 160 pounds to fight a guy who only hydrated to 145. It's unfair to me. No, it ain't unfair to you. I don't understand this. I don't understand how a man wants to fight a guy who's smaller and wants to be even bigger than the actual weight class. Like, no, homie, we gonna make it fair or don't fucking fight me. Move on to somebody else. But if Tank move up to 140, let's get this shit popping. No hydration clauses for nobody if he moves up to 140. But if it's a catch weight, if he's not there, please, people, do yourself a favor. Do yourself a favor. Don't have an aneurysm. Don't get all upset. It's gonna be a hydration clause if you fighting Tank above 135, man. I just want to talk about that. See why P out.
All right. Quan, trying you again.
Yo, hello, you can hear me now?
We do.
All right, man, my fault. I gotta stop trying to call in while I'm on break at work, man. So yeah, my fault about that, man. But I just wanted to ask you your opinion on this because I was hearing that a lot of people that's got that pay-per-view off the zone got charged like 6, 7 times, stuff like that. Do you think that's a result of the high pay-per-views, or was that 1.2 just Showtime only?
Well, no, I mean that was a combination of the numbers. Obviously, it was a combination of both people.
Mm.
But
So do you think?
yeah, you seen one person screenshotted that they got charged 6, 7 times. How many separate screenshots are there, bro? The internet is terrible. Okay, don't believe
Yeah,
everything you see
they
on the
must be
internet.
lying then.
You know, like
Uh,
we don't know what's the report on how many people got charged 8 times. Like I didn't get charged. Let me tell you what that was, and I said that a few days ago, and people just ain't gonna like it. Those are stupid, impatient people. Okay, because I bought it on 3 televisions. We did a fight party, so I bought it on 3 televisions. 2 out of the 3 never worked. So every time I refresh, it kept saying, uh, bear with us, whatever, whatever, come back, try again. I could have went and bought it again thinking it wasn't working, but I'm not an idiot to
right.
go and charge
Yeah,
myself
that was
again.
something.
Not to mention these crybabies. It's like these motherfuckers never lived in real life. They not adults. So the zone charged you 8 times. Call your fucking credit card company and cancel it.
Dispute that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's not like your credit card company's not going to see the same charge 8 times and say, no, you're wrong. They're right. Like, it's just a bunch of fucking grown men crybabies that never been through nothing in real life. They live with their mama or they in the goddamn basement, brother. It's like little babies. Oh, the zone charged me 8 times. Motherfucker, don't act like that ain't happened all your life or you ain't never had a credit card. You ain't never had a
Yeah.
credit card.
Right.
You ain't never had a real balance either. That's why they ain't charge you 8 times, because you got a $250 rush card. Get your ass out of here, broke motherfuckers.
Yeah,
But anyway.
but I hear they doing their due diligence. They giving out tickets for the Canelo Rider or like free viewing of the Canelo Rider. So
I
they
seen
trying to
that.
make
I
up on
seen
that.
that they offering, and that's what I'm saying. So people talk about the bad and not the good. So they say, hey, look,
Yeah.
hey, it's not our fault. Contact. I seen it. They say, look, it's not our fault. Contact who you bought it through. Did you buy it through Apple Pay? Did you buy it through et cetera, et cetera? Well, contact them. But since you had a fucking bad experience, here's a free Canelo pay-per-view. But they still talking shit about the zone. People just weird, man. They weird. They weird.
Yeah, facts. But
in regard to the what's name, what I think the perfect route for Ryan would be is to definitely go after that Montana Love fight because Montana Love got the history with Tank, like you said. So
Mm-hmm.
that'd be good. Start it up right there, get back in that win column, and then the next fight I want to say is risky, but I really think he should go after Regis for a title fight. I think Regis would take it because he's hungry. He's feeling like people ducking him. He'd definitely go out. He'd definitely take the Ryan fight for sure. So Ryan beat Regis, get the belt. It's risky, but I think it's definitely possible. And then after that, go after Broner for a big pay-per-view fight. Then
I'm
that's
with
just
you.
creating that narrative, like I
Definitely with you on that Broner fight. We got Twig 954 Twigs, $5 super chat says, I want Ryan versus Tank 2 next at 140, no rehydration clause. It will eclipse 1 million pay-per-view buys again and solidify Tank as the better fighter. No excuses. I don't know, bro. I think everybody thinks he's the better fighter right now with no excuses. But I could be wrong. We got Angel. What's up?
Hey, what's up, Ness?
How
Can you hear
are
me?
you? Yep.
Hey, good morning.
Morning.
How's it going?
Can't complain, brother. Happy to be here. Glad you're joining.
Hey, thank you very much. I just want to thank you for all the content you've been posting up. I haven't even caught up because I usually listen through Spotify. And I just want to thank you for all the content.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it. Makes work go by fast and everything. So, yeah, I just want to say I didn't have a chance to call in a couple times because of work, but I think the fight between Garcia and Ryan was a really big fight because I had friends hitting me up that I haven't talked to for over a year, asking me about boxing, asking me where's the local gym, where could they go. That a couple
Wow.
friends want to join, and I'm just like,
They got inspired to get
that's
in the ring, huh?
yeah. I saw it, and I was just like, damn, this guy hasn't hit me up since like last year, and he hits me
Dope.
up about boxing. So I was just like, that's pretty cool. This fight really did, I think, change a lot of people's perspective on boxing and inspire everyone. But I just want to say for that poll you had on YouTube, I would say guess the Rolly, Broner, then Tank. At least he could say, he if he beats Broner, tells Tank, you know what, I beat up your boy. Let's run it again.
All
And
right,
that's my
champ.
call right there.
Yeah, and that's why
Thank you very much.
no, I appreciate you, brother. That's
Go ahead.
why I think that Broner
Go
is
ahead.
such a important part of the comeback, These guys have connections to Broner and history with Broner and Tank. So Montana and Broner are key fighters in the comeback. For me, Ty 41, $2 super chat says Ryan is not ready for Tank at any weight. Man, I hear you, champ. Oh shit, we got Amin with the counterpunch. My bad. Holy shit. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? There you go. What up, champ?
Nah, it's all good. I'm gonna make this real quick for you. He's not good enough. Ryan has never been a championship level fighter, never even been a contender, right? We put him in there against Tank, a star, right? He's not ready for either positioning. All he is a glorified prospect who was brought along with some matchmaking from Oscar De La Hoya. So now that he's a glorified prospect, that's the whole reason why I want him in there against a prospect. And as far as marketability, I know the UK, like I said, they will build that fight up. If you guys don't know who Adam Azam is or not worried about who he is right now, find out about later. But all these fights is terrible. That boy will get dog walked by anybody at 140. What are we talking about for Ryan? He's a glorified prospect. Why put him in the title against a former champion that he can't beat? He's never been a fucking championship prospect. What are we talking about? All are we talking about is his marketability.
So wait a minute.
That's it.
Wait a minute. Let me get this straight. Are you saying he does not beat Tevin Farmer?
He might not. I don't
What?
have him beating Tevin Farmer. Why would he beat Tevin Farmer? Why? Why does he beat
For,
Tevin Farmer? Because he's Ryan Garcia?
for
Because
starters,
his fast hands?
Tevin Farmer's been out the ring 3 years.
Kevin Farmer's a former champion?
Yep.
That's all I'm saying. Ryan Garcia is as good as me. He's a fucking backyard champion.
Wow.
That's it. He's a backyard champ. He fights like a novice. Anybody that we know what his problems were. We was just excited to see the fight. Let's be honest with each other now. He's a fucking novice. He's a glorified novice.
I don't think he's a novice, bro. I think he did good. I think that, he just got overzealous with his weapon of choice. And because of, using it so much, Tank was able to time him as good as a counterpuncher he is. I got VA money. What up?
Yo.
Yo.
Hold on one second.
Yo. Bro, we hear you.
Yeah.
Just talk,
Can you hear
champ.
me?
We hear you. Just talk. Just talk. We got you.
No, I agree with the last caller, man. You guys, I don't know what angle you guys are trying to take. Are you trying to get Ryan Garcia to wins or what?
Absolutely. We're trying
Because
it's called rebuilding him. Do you want me to tell you what Canelo's path was after he lost?
Okay. No, I remember exactly what it was. So when you start name dropping like Montana Love, like if that's some sort of guaranteed victory for Ryan Garcia, that is the biggest banana peel fight that you can give a guy like Ryan Garcia.
That's
As a matter of
perfect
fact,
then.
I don't know if you're trying to be sarcastic or you know what I mean. I don't know which. And then there's guys calling up like, yeah, I like the Montana Love fight. It's like, dude, that's not you. You don't want Montana Love.
Yes,
for
you
Ryan Garcia
do.
right now.
Bruh, you tripping. First of all,
Montana
you know
Love,
what it is?
Montana Love knocked Ryan Garcia out.
Yo, tell us right now who has Montana knocked out. Go ahead. What? Why can't you
Who's he
do it?
knocked out?
Why can't you do it? Because you don't even know who the fuck he's knocked out.
Names of the fighters.
No, because you don't know who he's knocked out. You don't know who he's knocked out. You don't know because you don't know because you don't even see him knock out nobody. That's why you don't know.
Dog, I don't know the names of these fighters. I watched the fight. I don't know the names of these. Dog,
Bruh,
listen,
Montana ain't get a knockout. When the last time Montana got a knockout, bruh? Like, why are we talking like this? We should be talking, not arguing. When he got a knockout? Fuck is we talking about? We wasting time. You making me Google this motherfucker. This is a waste of a Google right now. I'm wasting this Google right now because of you. Waste of a Google.
No. Don't even do that because I'm gonna finish my call. All right, so you also say you don't like the Mercesito Gesta fight.
No.
That is the perfect fight for Ryan Garcia. That is the perfect fight. Southpaw, counterpuncher. In his prime, he was explosive. The Filipino fans, you just disrespected, you just violated the Filipinos earlier in this episode.
How?
Pound for pound, the Filipinos are the most supportive of their fighters out of any nationality in this country.
So why is
anywhere.
Gesta not a star? What, do you know that? Champ, let me educate you, bruh. Let me educate you because this conversation ain't even fun.
You just watch Mark Maxio do like 10 million views on a fight against a nobody.
10 million views?
Do you know? Dog,
Holy shit, this dude is tripping, bro. And then they say why I cut motherfuckers off.
Casemiro doesn't even have a belt. Casemiro's a bantamweight with no belt. There's people calling you up about him. They support their fighters. That's the perfect fight. There's a lot of Filipinos. Like Chapalas just upset MJ. Do you know who Chapalas is? So there's millions of Filipinos thinking that if they can get a shot at Ryan Garcia, a guy like Mercesito Hester might get lucky. There's millions of people that think that. You know what I mean? They know Ryan Garcia is the better fighter, but maybe Mercesito can get lucky. He beat JoJo. He was not supposed to beat JoJo. I bet $100. I won $1,000. Yo, you hear me?
I hear you, Chan. I'm just not even gonna argue with you no more.
Okay, so Mercesito Hester, Comey, that's a good one. You guys are talking about Adrian Broner. I don't know about Adrian Broner. He'll definitely take the fight, but I don't know if he still has the clout that he once had. Also, I like Joel Diaz.
All right, brother, that is your call. He is tripping. Montana Love never, like, what knockout power he got. Then he's saying Mercita Gesta is better than my option because he's southpaw, because he don't know shit about boxing. Montana's a fucking southpaw and he's black. Didn't he just fight a black southpaw? Don't he need to get ready for a black southpaw? I mean, my man is just tripping. You feel me? But when did Montana get a knockout? Because I see UD. Let me go up. Disqualification, UD, and Carlos Diaz, he got a TKO. Before that, Ivan Baranchek. So Steve Sparks, no knockout. Last fight before that, no knockout. Last knockout officially in 2021. I mean, I'd take my chances. It ain't like Ryan ain't knocking people out, right? I thought he did. And if we going off who's knocked out who, they both knocked out former world champs. Just saying. But we'll keep it moving. Phone lines is open. You can call in. Shoddy baby, what up?
Yo, what's good with you, dog?
Chilling.
Morning.
Oh, the
Hey,
other thing I want to say to V Money, I'm sorry, Shorty Baby. The other thing I want to say to V Money and to everybody is Mercita Gesta is not a star. Go check. He's been on massive Pacquiao undercards and never been able to bubble. Probably never been the main event. So just saying.
mm, mm. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I was thinking like I don't see what's wrong with the Montana Love fight or something. Or a Tevin Farmer. Um and then maybe fuck it, a Rolly. And then a Broner. And that's if Broner get a win or two or something like that. I think that'll be a great build. And And it's not like Ryan still don't got a big ass fan base anyway, even with the loss. I mean, they sitting there acting like Ryan is just ass. I'm like, bro, like he ran into Tank. You know what I'm saying? It's Tank. You know what I'm saying? I ain't shit, don't shit on Ryan. Ryan still got that equalizer. So
My man
yeah.
sent me. He said, "Yo, JoJo
Uh,
Diaz versus Mercita Gesta was a main event." It's like, bro, did you not read what you text me? JoJo
right,
Diaz is the main event.
right,
Mercito Gesta is the B side. Like I said, when has he
right.
had a fucking main event?
Exactly. Yeah, man. I don't know. People niggas be tripping, but that's my call though. All right, take it easy.
All right. He said he won, so strike while the iron's hot. Listen, I get y'all, man. I'm just being honest. We're trying to keep Ryan on that status. Gesta never bubbled, y'all. Like, I don't need to lie. I would love for him to be the next Filipino attraction. He just never bubbled. My man was trained by Freddie, and Freddie cut him loose. Now it's only Marvin trains him. He was on every Pacquiao undercard. He just never bubbled. He never bubbled. Like, ain't nobody's fault. Philly, yeah, what it do?
Yo, what's really good, Nuss?
What up?
Yo, I'm gonna go left field with this because ain't nobody been talking about this. It's gonna sound crazy. You might laugh at me,
Mm.
but when I think of Ryan, I think of name. I'm still a casual, so I'll put him in there with a name. I'm thinking Logan Paul. Why?
Too big though.
Money.
Yeah, but he's too big. It'd
He's
have to be.
big. Well,
It would have
what
to
what
be an
what he can
exhibition.
fight at 147?
No. It'll have to be an exhibition. Logan is a cruiserweight.
That's fine, right?
I mean, I guess,
If
but
people going to tune in, it's gonna
but
make
think
money,
about it.
right?
Think about it. Think about it. If you're trying to rebuild Ryan, I'm just gonna say for me that's not the right idea because people were already saying he was a YouTuber, right? So now he lost to a real fighter. There's some people that saying, I told you he was just a fucking social media guy. So now you about to go do a social media fight? Nah. Nah,
But are they
man.
going to tune in though, Nas? Because all
I
right, this
get
is
you,
this
bro.
one. All right, let me give you my three. Let me give you my three. I will go Logan Paul. I'm thinking money.
Mm-hmm.
I will go Rolly. I'm thinking money. And
Mm-hmm.
then I'm thinking Adrian Broner. I'm thinking money.
Mm.
All of those fights, I think he can win.
Nah, I hear you,
And I
man.
think that all of those three fighters all have names, and people going to tune in.
I
I'm
mean,
just saying it was left field. Well, I'm just saying.
hey, man, look. If it works, it works. Logan definitely will bring attention to Ryan. You know,
Would it be able to reach a mill? I mean, what would he do against Floyd? I mean, I know Floyd was the main event. That's obvious. But the Paul brothers, they be selling. They sell tickets.
they
I
sell.
don't really watch their fights, but I watched the one against Floyd.
Nah, they sell. They sell. I just, if you're trying to get a dude to be more of a boxer and less of a social media guy, then, you know.
But do he want to be a boxer or do he want to make money? Obviously, it
I
looks
mean,
to me
brother,
that
I
Ryan
don't
want to
know.
make the cheese.
I'm going to say this, because I'm not a greedy man. If I just made 25 to $50 million, I don't really need to make 25 to $50 million in my very next fight. I'm just saying.
You want to take the easy fight for 25?
I'm not saying I won't take the easy fight. I'm just saying if my goal is to prove to the world that I could beat Tank or that I'm a real fighter, I don't need to take a $50 million Logan Paul fight.
Fair enough. Peace and love.
All right, Philly, y'all. We got a super chat. December Winter, $5 super chat says, "What up, Ness? Brandon Lee, A Montana Love, AB for Ryan next fights." I like that. Brandon Lee's on that prospect contender level, but he got a lot of pop. He got a lot of pop. He knocked out the dude that beat Montana Love, even though VA Money's still in the chat trying to slander my name, saying that my logic is doodle. But Samuel Teal, who is a club level fighter, beat Montana and then got knocked out on Showbox by Brandon Lee. But somehow he's a banana pill for Ryan. And I'm the one with the doodle logic. Yo, Jonathan, Florida, what up? Jonathan, not Florida, what up? Hollister, Jonathan, what up?
Ryan fights Pitbull.
Ryan fights Pitbull. Pitbull already turned that down, remember?
Yeah, but he needs to fight him. So anyway, he should pursue that. Fight Pitbull, beat him, knock him out in the 5th round, and then you don't have to fight nobody else. You get the Tank to rematch you. But then again, Tank's going to go to 140. We're all going to be at 140 at that time. That's what everybody wants. Hey, let me ask you one question before I just want to change the subject for 1 minute. Valdez and Blue Nose.
What?
Who you got?
I got Valdez,
Valdez
bro.
and Blue Nose.
I got Valdez again.
Valdez?
Yeah, hell yeah.
I'm going to go Blue Nose because I know the kid and I like his work. But I like Valdez, but I think Valdez is damaged, man. He's got a lot of hurt,
Brother,
broken stuff.
let me tell you something. If Valdez is damaged, then Blue Nose is broken.
Yeah, well, Blue Nose is, you're right.
He's
I'm
taking way
just,
more
because
punishment.
I know him. I really don't know.
He's taking way more
I wanted to
punishment.
know Valdez, but I got over to the Rock Gym too late. That's when he went over to the Canelo Gym. Hey, and another thing, one more thing, and I'll let you go. You got a caller in earlier that said Ryan should go get coached by Boise Ennis.
Yep.
And I am totally in agreement. He needs to shed his little California and get over to Philly and get some East Coast razzle dazzle in him. We're going over there in a week. I'm going over there in a week. I'm going to go play with those guys because that's what I got to do for trouble. Trouble's coming, bro. My little, what do they call them? Overrated prospect. Well, we're overrated prospect right now. You know, we're a prospect. I like that name. But anyway, Ness, thanks for coming in on Saturday, bro. I really appreciate it. Give me something to do, you know. I'm here, and my son just left to the gym, so
When's the next
thanks a
fight,
lot for
bro? Because
coming
you
in on
guys are pro
Saturday.
already. When's your nephew?
What's that again?
When's your grandson's next fight? Because he's a pro already.
Well, they're talking about it now. They're talking about it right now. Something about I don't know. I know we got a lot of we're getting a lot of offers right now. Right now we're getting people talking to us. There's a fight being made right now. I'm trying to think where it's. What Charles just told me yesterday. They want us on the card because we. I don't know. You have to talk to Charles. I'll have
Will
Charles
do. Have
call
him
you.
DM me. Have him DM me. I need that information. I'm gonna get to some other callers, Jonathan. We do appreciate you. If you're rocking out with us right here on YouTube.com, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button. It's a free way to support this show, and we definitely need your support. This is my job, even though I love it. Right? You know what they say. When you love your job, you don't work a day in your life. That's why I'm up early Saturday morning, bringing you a spontaneous show. We going out to Wallace in 401. Wow.
Hey, what's up, man? Can you hear me?
Yeah, just coughing in the background.
No problem, Man, I'm a little disappointed how the fight ended, but me and you were saying it, man, with that dehydration clause, that it was, it was gonna happen, especially to the body. I didn't find it weird because I knew he went in that fight and he was draining. A lot of people not giving Ryan credit for taking the fight in all those conditions, and he got dropped in the second round. He got up, and he wasn't hurt. So people talk about his chin being weak, but he got up in the second round after a good shot. They Tank caught him real clean. Other people would have get put to sleep. Like Rolly couldn't even get up after he got hit. So I think Ryan should, like I said, should fight Tank a rematch after a few fights. But I think he should fight, like you were saying, Broner, Rejay, maybe even Lopez at 140. Those good fights, so he can get prepared for Tank, get more experience under his belt. But without none of those contingency that he got last time with the club, don't go more than 10 pounds. If he do all that, I think he got a good chance of beating Tank. And he needs to be a little more patient, but that's all. He was not too much experience on that big level like Tank. But I give him a lot of credit. People talk crap about him. The other quarter was saying that he haven't fought nobody, but Luke Campbell's a good fight. He was a tough fight for Lomachenko, and Lomachenko's a two-time Olympic, and he beat Luke Campbell, and he was whooping Luke Campbell. He just got caught because he just the same way he got caught with Tank. But it don't matter. Trinidad used to get caught in the first round, and Trinidad was one of the best fighters from Puerto Rico. So I agree with you. He should take a few fights and fight Tank again. I think he got a good chance of beating Tank at 140, not at 135. Oh, and another thing, real quick, Tank. I ain't buying no pay per view unless Tank fights somebody that is worth it, like a Shakur Stevenson or David Haney. Because who Tank gonna fight at 135? There's no fight for him left.
Pitbull
No
Cruz.
pay per view fight. I won't watch that fight, to tell you the truth.
You won't?
I don't think Pitbull Cruz. I won't. I won't pay for it. I'll watch it, but I won't pay for it. I'll probably go to maybe to a bar to watch it for free, but I won't pay for it like I did for Ryan Garcia. Now, if we fight David Haney or Shakur Stevenson, I'll pay for it because it's an even match. It's a 50-50. But Pitbull Cruz is not a 50-50 fight, and you know it.
Mm-hmm.
So, people talking about like Ryan's not a star, but they sold this pay per view because of both of them. If he don't fight somebody at his level, he would not make that pay per view money the way he did with Ryan Garcia with nobody else at 135. No way he would. Ryan Garcia can sell pay per view at his side, but they put it again. That's what they got to make the money again. But that's my call.
All right, champ. Thank you for calling in. We going out to Big Boss. What up?
Yo, Nash, you can hear me?
Perfect.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna just go off the last caller a little bit. Like I said a couple days ago, man, I ain't worried about that Isaac Cruz shit. I'm with him. That shit, it's some clips going around on Twitter now that's pretty much going viral. Gervonta defense almost making a nigga fall. I don't know
Yeah,
if you
from that
seen that.
right back hook.
Yeah, bro. He like I've been saying, he was turning that boy so hard the whole fight. I'm surprised he ain't fall out the ring, bro. That was some great defense by Tank that whole fight, fighting with one hand. But off that, going to Ryan. Um, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, he could snatch a belt at 140 just depending on who he in front of. There's so many out there. But I don't really think nobody see him beating like Regis or Matisse, you know what I'm saying? Even the little Gary, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like
You
them
don't think he
dudes would be
beat
the cream
little
of the
Gary? Which little Gary? Like
the,
Junior or Antoine?
the little bro, the 140 one, the one who
Okay,
be
okay.
popping shit, rocking shit. Yeah, the powerful one, not the little one. He'll probably knock him out, but I feel like the cream of the crop at 140, he ain't gonna be ready for them now unless like I heard somebody say get with Bozy. I don't know if he'll even survive in that gym. You feel me? They some dogs over there from what I be seeing on YSM and shit. But if he could get with a trainer like that, you feel me? Hell yeah, I'll fuck with him because like I said, he got the skill set. I just don't. I don't think he putting in the work. You know what I'm saying for it to translate in the ring. And like he was doing a good job against Tank, but like I said, that nigga started letting his hands go all wild and shit. Nigga got put down on his ass. So it's like he still got room to work, but he got the speed, he got the power. So like I said, shit, if he run into a Rolly or some motherfucking no name nigga at 140 or something, yeah, he could snatch a belt at 147. There's so many of them shits. You feel me? You can't goddamn it say nobody can get a belt nowadays. Everybody can. So I think he just take the right route. He'll wind up seeing Tank sooner or later, probably down the road about 147 if Tank ever go up there. But like I said, man, Tank ain't in no rush. He on the money train right now. So shit, the quicker Ryan get them dubs under his belt, the quicker the rematch will happen. And like I said, man, I'm not worried about that Pitbull fight, man. Tank need to get in there with Haney. Everybody need to keep on motherfucking screaming for that shit. Don't fall for this okie dokie trying to pull with Pitbull. God damn it. Everybody should be calling in saying we want Tank versus Haney next. But I'm done. Y'all hit that like and subscribe button. Hush, Bandit.
Why you step on that dog tail like that, man? Shout out Big Boss Nino. So for those that don't know, what we're here discussing is Ryan Garcia's first words about the rematch with Tank.
Obviously, I'm disappointed after the fight. Tried my best. He caught me with a good body shot. Come back stronger. And yeah, man, hopefully one day to rack up a couple wins, we could do a rematch at maybe 140 or 147. But thank you guys for all the support. Love you guys. Peace. Hey, guys.
Shout out Ryan. That's what we're discussing. If you want to call in, you know the number to call 1-425-569-5241. Press 1 time to voice your opinion. Ryan Garcia looking for a couple of fights before he gets that Tank rematch, preferably at 140 or 147. C Dub, True Roll Tide. What up?
Yo, hot audio.
Straight.
Trey, that's what's up, man. Shout out to BV. Smash that like button, it's free. Do something with yourself, you know. Man, Ryan, I think we should, Ness, I don't think we have to do a name. We don't have to, because Ryan is a name right now. He is the attraction. So we don't have to, but we can do Tevin next if we plan if they are doing pay-per-view. If they want to do pay-per-view with Ryan next, then you gotta do Tevin. Make Tevin come up. He's a name. He should be one you can beat. Then Love. Then maybe a no name before you go for a title shot. But
I like
this is
Broner.
why
After Love, I like Broner. That gets you the Tank fight, you know.
I think
Tevin, Love, Broner, Tank.
Tank. Okay, I think that Tank is I think it's a wishful fight. I mean, I think it's he wishing and hoping for the rematch. Any real warrior or person that's competitive would, but I don't think Tank is coming up to 140 or pass it for. I think he should come up for Pac.
I'm
But
sure
we
Tank will
probably
go.
should
I'm
look
sure
just look forward.
Tank, brother, Tank been in the ring with Ryan. He's already
I
seen
got
what
you.
he got. Like I'm sure Tank knows. He even said it like the skill level is just on a different level between him and Ryan. So I don't think the weight is gonna be an issue for Tank anymore because now he knows like it don't even matter. This dude not as good as me.
Yeah, yeah, and I agree with that. I agree with that. I just think we should look forward to the big fights with Devin and Ryan, or Devin and or Ryan and Tio
Yeah,
at
but but
140.
but that's not this is not stopping that. I mean, he's saying a couple of fights before he's trying to earn his shot back. And you
Got you.
are you saying if he beats Tevin, Montana, and Broner all on pay-per-view that that's not enough to get a Tank fight?
No, I'm not saying that.
Oh, all
You
right.
just said
No, I just
that.
wanted to make sure.
Got you. Got you. Yeah. But yeah, man, this is why, man, people, this is why, man, let's just be very careful here. Ryan is still not a prospect, man. This is why boxers don't take the fights. This is why when they lose to the number one guy at 135 or the number two, whichever one you have. But some people have Tank as the top five pound for pound, and he lost to that guy. And you're saying that he's a prospect. I mean, is my guy too. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of as many people still like Ryan stopped being a prospect when he beat Fortuna, right?
Nah, man.
He-
I think he stopped being a prospect. Fuck, when he beat the likes of like Romero Duno and Francisco Fonseca. Those are common opponents with other people. But if you wanted,
right,
I mean, Campbell, Campbell was before
right.
Fortuna.
Luke, Luke, I'm just going to Fortuna like that's and like that's the lad like you have to say he's past the prospect level at that, but you could gave him past the prospect level at Luke, like you said,
Hell yeah.
or
But let me get to some other callers here. Thank you for calling in. We got Pat in Cali. What up?
What up, Ness?
What's goody?
Hey, bro, just off topic, got a quick question for you, man. David Morrell, David Benavidez, who you got?
Benavidez.
Yes, sir. That's it, man. That's it. Did you check out? I was gonna ask you if you checked out my nephew Bobby Harris III, super middleweight, undefeated, 5-0.
Send me his link.
Will
DM it.
do. Much love, Ness.
All right. Adrian, Wisconsin, what up?
What's up, Ness?
What's good?
Yeah, man. The whole Ryan thing, like, if I had to pick a route, I'd say Rancis Bartholomew if he's still fighting at 140. I'd say take that fight first, win that. Then you could do maybe Estock Cruz, but he don't really want to fight Ryan. Or a Montana Love, and then a Broner if he can even make 140. I still got to see that. I think that's a route. I mean, they can have a rematch, but I think that it's kind of like the Mayweather Pacquiao thing. I mean, I was a big Mayweather fan. I liked watching Pacquiao, but I knew I don't care if it was 5 years before, 5 years after, it would have been the same result. So, it is what it is. And at the end of the day, I think we got to remember. Listen, Ryan was no more than a blue chip prospect going into this. I mean, he had big balls to take the fight. He took the rehydration
Bro, he was
clauses
an
and all that.
interim champion. He wasn't a prospect. Y'all disrespectful, man.
I'm not. I'm. Listen. But he was fed a nice little diet to get there. Don't act like Oscar didn't give him the path to get there with his
Bro,
popularity.
he
If he
knocked
didn't have
out
all that,
he
I don't know.
knocked out Luke Campbell that not even Vasil
I
Lomachenko could
seen
do
I
that.
I seen that. I'm saying above a blue chip prospect. That's all.
Bro,
To me, I don't look at him.
so
That's
so
just
what
my
is
opinion.
Keyshawn Davis to you? Just so you can see that what you're saying is crazy. If Ryan's above a blue chip prospect, where is Keyshawn at?
I think Keyshawn, like, is he ready for a title? Do you think? I'm gonna ask you that
So
question. Is he ready to
hold
go
up. So
fight
hold up.
for a
So you
for a real
saying
world title?
so you saying that Keyshawn is a contender, but Ryan is
No,
just
no, I'm not saying that. I'm asking you.
no. Don't
Is
ask me.
Keyshawn ready to go
I
fight
want
for a
your
world
answer.
title?
Don't ask me. I want your answer because you the one called Ryan a blue chip prospect.
I said above a blue chip prospect.
I mean, if he ain't
Above.
listen to me.
He's
Above,
a step above that.
I just want you to
I
understand
mean,
that you've created a different category because above prospect comes contender. So you saying the man ain't a contender. He's just above a blue chip.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm making a new thing. I've always said that, though. I've said you can go in the past. I've always said that. I think Ryan's above a blue chip prospect. I don't think he's
Keyshawn's
a
ready for a
prospect.
title.
I don't think he's a real contender for a real title yet.
But Keyshawn is ready for a title.
But no, I didn't say that. You're saying that.
You asked me that as if it was, a statement. I'm just saying
No,
because I
I'm
specifically
asking
said to
you
you,
a real question.
I specifically said to you, if you are saying that Ryan is a blue chip prospect or above, then what is Keyshawn? And then you ask me a question. No. Answer my question. What is Keyshawn?
I don't think Keyshawn's ready to fight for a real world title in his next fight. That's my answer to your question. No.
I see how you avoiding a label to give him. He's not
But
above.
I answered your question though.
I mean, I didn't know you. I didn't know you were not gonna say he was a contender or he wasn't a prospect. It's funny how you're trying to avoid those terms
But
now.
listen, okay, above blue chip prospect. Yeah, I made that up, but that's where I see him. That's my opinion, brother. You can have yours.
But you're not putting Keyshawn anywhere. Where is Keyshawn's category?
No, I am putting him. I don't think Keyshawn's ready to contest for a real world title at his weight class.
So you made up another category for him. He's not a prospect.
No. Is he? I don't think he's ready for a title. I don't think he's a championship title contender. Sure, he's a contender for maybe a Reggie belt or a regional title. Sure. Yeah, I mean,
You're losing me.
Ryan.
I'm gonna let you go. That was your bell. But he's lost me because he's purposely trying not to use the phrases that he used with Ryan. It's like you call Ryan a above blue chip prospect. Then I need you to classify Keyshawn, and you're like, well, he's not ready for a title. But you don't want to say he's not a contender, and you don't want to say he's still a prospect or that he's above a prospect. It's like you guys are just creating categories. Like boxing was here before us. We don't need to create shit. There's no such thing as above a blue chip prospect, whatever the fuck you talking about. It's either prospect, contender, champion. Now we throwing in interim champions. You know what I'm saying? Because they exist. But like we making extra shit up, making it all difficult. Two-tone, a superstar.
Yo, man. First and foremost, you Gervonta Tank Davis fans and some of you hardcore fans are on fucking crack this morning. You must be smoking on that finest of the Proposition Joe package that you could find, and I say that respectfully. You niggas is discrediting Tank by discrediting Ryan Garcia. Don't you dumb motherfuckers understand that? Don't you understand that? This is a great win on Gervonta Tank Davis's resume. Probably the best win on his resume.
I mean, he called it the most skilled fighter. Didn't he say something like that? He's like, he said Ryan is the toughest test till date.
Yeah, like this is the win that when y'all in a barbershop arguing, now you can argue this that Tank's resume, even though he's the weight drain king, this is what he can argue when you in the barbershop. And all you niggas stop saying Rolly did better than Ryan. When Rolly took Ryan Garcia's fucking punch, he was fucking went to sleeping on Bambi legs. When Ryan Garcia took Gervonta Tank Davis punch, the nigga got up quick as fuck and went back to catching the fade. And even though he was impatient, the nigga still got up from a direct Tank shot. He got up. Also, here's the play next.
Evened out that
Ryan
round
Garcia,
on the scorecards too.
Yeah, and now outside of that knockdown, that was Ryan Garcia's best round. He would have been up 2-0 if he would have had some sort of patience, but the nigga had no patience at all. If he would have got up, and that was his best round. But here's the play. The play that Ryan is a pay-per-view guy now. We're going to go JoJo Diaz. They already got history with each other with beef.
Bro,
They're on the
JoJo,
same side of the...
stop it. He coming off 4 losses. We done with him.
Nah, man, that's the
Bro,
pay-per-view fight. That is a name.
Bro. 4 straight
They got
losses.
beef.
Let me tell you, 4 straight losses, and he's got some wild allegations going on right now. Just let JoJo clear his head, man. It's a bad opponent. Seriously. You didn't
Bad
see?
for you.
You didn't see the allegations he's got right now?
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
them allegations was like, yeah, them is some musty energy
And
allegations.
then he came off a loss to Mercito. So it looks bad for Ryan. It's like, why would you fight the dude that lost? Fight the guy that beat him.
You know, I'm gonna say it like this, man. Ryan Garcia, get with a new trainer and go directly at Richardson Hitchens. Fuck it.
Nah,
Fuck
man.
it.
You gotta build him.
No, fuck it.
Bro, Hitchison is a superb boxer right now. We gotta build Ryan back up, get his confidence right. There's nothing wrong with that. Look at what George Foreman did. George got a whole.
Yeah.
I mean, Joe Louis, what bum of the month, 12. Like, no, why do our generation fighters got to be any different? I'm sure we don't know
You're right.
20,
You're
40
right.
motherfuckers on Sugar Ray Robinson's resume.
Damn. See, yeah, that's the social media shit that we have. It's instant gratification. You're right. You're right. There's nothing wrong with Ryan taking up some build-up fights to
Nothing
build his
wrong.
skill. Especially if he gets a new trainer. You don't want to fight a dog with a new trainer off the bat. You want to build into it, kind of like how AJ built into it with Jermaine Franklin and Derek James. Yeah, you're right, bro.
Exactly. And it sounds like Ryan is gonna clean house. He said, when he seen what Oscar said, he came out and said, look, I ain't talked to nobody. I'm taking time off to think about shit. So, we don't even know what he's gonna do in terms of who he gonna stay with. He could shake shit up. But
Yeah,
appreciate. Oh, I didn't see you. I thought. Go ahead. Yo, where'd you? Oh shit. All right. Noel, what? No. What up?
How's it going, Nez?
Chilling.
All right, so we're trying to build up Ryan back up, right?
Well, he says he wants the rematch with Tank at 140 or 147, but after a
Okay,
couple of
147 dumb as
fights.
hell. 147 dumb as hell, man. If Tank didn't want to take the fight at 140, he's not going to take it at 147. That's for
Yeah,
sure.
but you got to understand, maybe he's only saying 147 in case it takes that long. I don't think he's saying 147 because he wants to fight at welterweight. I think he's saying, whenever he'll take it wherever he can get it.
Okay. So you're saying like maybe like in a couple years when Tank's 30 years old, 31 years old, it'll be at 147?
Yeah.
All right. So we got to look at the 140 division right now. Mostly everybody in the top 10 on the 140, they're mostly top rank fighters, aren't they?
Let me pull up my site here and get these rankings for us. But
because if they're mostly top rank fighters, then how the hell are we going to cross from the zone of top rank and make a fight like that?
Oh, because
like,
Ryan,
I don't know.
Because Ryan signifies money. Think about it, bro. Ryan is the last guy to do 1.2 million pay-per-view buys, bro. He blew Canelo out the water. What were we talking about? Canelo stopped at 800,000 with Plant. Top Rank's gonna look. Top Rank didn't they just do the Tommy Fury pay-per-view? They were never in the Jake Paul business, but they understood that Jake Paul sells 300,000 to 500,000 pay-per-views. That's money for them. That's money.
Yeah, no, that's true. I mean, I just don't see it like happening right away.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
Top Rank did Maurice Hooker and Ramirez, bro. You understand? Those are smaller names than Ryan.
Yeah.
Ryan could call any promotional company and get the services of their fighter because he is a commodity. What do you think that he
You're
can't
right.
call?
He sells.
Yeah, he could call
for sure.
PBC and say, "Yo, give me fucking Matisse."
They're gonna say yeah. Give me Rolly. They're gonna say fuck yeah. Like who's gonna say no?
Oh fuck, shit, Rolly, that'll be better. But I mean, one of his fighters that he should not fight. I think honestly, I don't think it should be Tevin Farmer. Like,
Why?
would you really give him credit for Tevin Farmer? Tevin Farmer hasn't fought in 2 years.
3 years. But yeah, I give him credit, bro. Listen, it's a comeback. It's a comeback. Who Ali fought when he got beat up? You understand? Like, I don't get it. Fucking Oscar De La Hoya fought Stevie Forbes. Motherfucking Mayweather fought Chop Chop Coley and Sean Bay Mitchell. And fucking Arturo Gotti, please. Why the fuck?
It's just we were thinking before the fight. Everybody was saying this was a 50-50 fight.
And that,
Everybody on YouTube, everybody in the comments were saying it
yeah,
was 50-50, right?
but Champ, we got to get past that. Tank beat his ass, and the kid needs to rebuild. We can't keep
Exactly.
acting like he's a
It wasn't a
50-50 fighter
50-50.
no more. We can't act like
It
he's a
wasn't
50.
50.
But that's why we not acting like he was. That's why we rebuilding him like he's not.
But it's one of those fighters, man. They should not. It should not be for one. It should not be Jojo Diaz.
No,
It should
I don't
not
like
be Jojo
that.
Diaz.
I don't like JoJo either.
Hell no. But then you also can't like Tevin Farmer if he hasn't fought, like you said, in 3 years.
Yeah,
Like,
but
who's gonna give him respect for that?
the reason I want Tevin Farmer is because that's the green print, you know. That's Mayweather across from a Latin fighter, you know, and the real Ryan fans will come out to support, you know, the ones that want to see him. Yeah, Ryan, you okay? You'll get back there, champ. They're gonna come out to support. Now he beats his first black fighter. Now the next one is Montana Love. Montana Love talks that shit. He gonna
Yeah,
talk. He gonna
I
talk
agree
more
with
than
that Black
Tank.
Fighter shit. I agree with that.
Yeah, he gonna talk more than Tank, but not as much as Broner. Then we gonna beat Montana ass, who's also a southpaw. We getting ready for Tank now, and we gonna call
I feel
Tank
like
out. Tank, didn't you have problems with Montana? We took care of your light work, or your heavy work, whatever you want to call it. Then Broner next. I'm going through the whole clique. Where's Big Bro at?
hey,
That's
bro,
all.
Broner would be a badass fight. That'd be badass. That'd be a money fight. But I mean, think about it. If he really wants respect, one of those fighters, if he wants respect from the black community, one of those fighters should be Gary Anton Russell. 100%.
Bro,
One of those fights should be
who
him.
respects Russell? That motherfucker Duck Puello. Don't nobody care about him. I'm just being real.
Come on, man. Everybody in that
Listen to
DMV
me.
area,
Listen
if
to
he
me.
beats him,
I
everybody in
don't
that
care
DMV
about the
area,
DMV area. DMV area need to DM themselves and ask themselves why did he turn down a Puello title fight? Until I get a real reason for that, I'm off that Gary Russell hype train. He got
I
ordered.
think
He got ordered to
that
fight him
he should
and
fight.
said no. I'm good.
But he's number 5 right now in the rankings, isn't he?
I don't give a
He's definitely
motherfucking
top 10.
sense. I don't give a motherfucking. I don't care. Look at Pitbull. I'm done with Pitbull too. Why he ain't want to fight Ryan Shakur like the WBC asked? He out here ducking on his whole life away. He ducked Ryan. He ducked Shakur. Come on now. Now there's rumors that he might not fight Cabrera.
I agree with you on that. He should have fought him. He has the momentum to keep fighting these big fighters. The momentum's gone now. Nobody wants to talk about him. You know, it's whatever. I understand that. But if I don't know, the person you should fight out of the black fighters between Gary Anton Russell and Richard Hitchison is definitely Gary Anton Russell. I think he'll get more respect for that.
I prefer Hitchison. I prefer Hitchison.
Oh, all right then, man. But yeah, just let me know who, because of all the fighters at top rank, it just might be hard to make back-to-back fighters like that. But like you said, he sells tickets. You know, he brings pay-per-view buys. So
Champ, let me get to some other callers though. Twig said Ness ain't making sense right now. What the fuck? Gary Russell ain't that guy. I don't care. Gary Antoine Russell, that guy. Oh, you mean he is that guy? Yes, he was ordered by Puello. Knock it off, man. Knock it off. He was ordered by the WBA, man. Stop. Oh, I'm a hater. I only back certain demographic fighters. Look at this idiot. Coach, you shouldn't even be allowed to have a name like Coach in there when everybody knows I'm a Wilder fan and a Keith Thurman fan. So what demo exactly are you talking about? What's the demo that I back? Because I'm obviously giving a cakewalk return for Ryan. So am I pro black or am I pro Latino? Here you go. I was waiting to find your dumb ass. You going to the Phantom Zone. Who next? Tanaris, what up?
Man, that's what it is, man.
What's good? I swore I just picked David
Man, good.
Benavidez, and I've been backing David Benavidez, and we've been interviewing David Benavidez, and I did a live watch party with David for the Canelo fight, and I hang with his father, and they invited me to the mansion. And wait, am I pro
You damn
black
sure
or am I
did.
pro Latino or am I pro boxing? Fucking weirdo.
Well, Ness, I got something for you, man. You start naming black fighters from 140 to and 135, 147 that you will put Ryan in there again, and I'll tell you if he can win.
I
Cause I'm
already
gonna tell
named
you,
them.
Kevin Farmer, somebody that was about to fight Mickey Bay.
Mm-hmm.
That what you want? Somebody that was about to fight Mickey Bay in a retirement fight.
Yes.
Okay. Ness, your boy quit, man.
Do you know who Chris Arreola just fought? Or is scheduled to fight? No, you don't, right? Because it's a comeback. Come on,
Cause
man.
Chris Arreola supposed to be retired.
All right.
Like Nick J and Baciano say we got a job for him. You
All
feel
right.
me? We got jobs for these boys that's supposed to be retired, man.
So somebody got to
Come
retire
on,
him.
Ness.
Ryan going to have
Man,
to retire him.
Hold on, Ness. Ness, you got people that were saying it was a 50-50 fight. No, the fuck it was never a 50-50 fight.
And that's
When
why we want to fight Tevin. Because we wasn't a 50-50 fight, so we got to start from the bottom.
Okay, well, Ness, if you gonna start from this a problem with Ryan Garcia starting from the bottom. He can't start from the bottom because he done already went to the top. You can't go back to the bottom and expect to be a
Why not?
pay-per-view
Didn't George
fighter.
Foreman do it?
You can't.
Didn't
Okay,
George
hold on,
Foreman do
man,
it?
I'm telling you, he can't be a pay-per-view fighter. He can't be a main event fighter.
Why not? Didn't Oscar De La Hoya do it?
Like Kevin Farmer.
Didn't
We
Oscar
not gonna watch
De La Hoya do it?
against who, Ned?
Stevie Forbes. Stevie Forbes, 2 pounds. Yeah. Fuck we talking about, bruh? Everybody's entitled to a tune-up.
But Ned, you talking about other fighters, bro. Let's talk about Ryan Garcia, bro.
Anthony Joshua just fought Jermaine Franklin off a loss. What are you talking about?
Other fighters, and then that was a snow. Didn't nobody see Jermaine
See, we
Franklin
can't talk.
Anthony
We can't
Joshua,
talk to
bro.
dudes that don't know boxing. This shit crazy. You talking about? I'm giving you examples. You telling me I'm talking about other fighters, bro. What are we talking about here? I'm showing you other people.
I ain't asked you for no examples, Ned. I ain't asked you for no examples,
brother. But that's how the world works. That's how the world works. We do what we seen other people do. Fuck is you talking about?
Ness, the dude laid down. It would have been different. Ness, it would have been different.
Why is you still talking about the fight? The fight over. We rebuilding. We rebuilding.
Ness, you gotta talk about the fight though.
It's over. He lost. He lost.
Ness. It ain't that he lost. It's how he lost.
I gotta go, man. I gotta go, man. You say what you want. I'm not engaging with you.
Hold on. When Tank fought my boy, the tall ass dude that he beat with the body shot, the dude that he dropped with the body shot, dude got up, man. Dude got up. You gotta get up and fight, bro. You can't just lay down, watch the referee count your ass out, bro, and then get up at the count of 11, bro. That shit dumb. Come on, bro. You gotta say what it is. The man lost in poor fashion. He lost in bad fashion. Don't nobody want to see a quitter. One thing Floyd Mayweather talked about all the time with Conor McGregor was tap out, bro, get the fuck up and fight, man. Your life on the line. You fighting against one of the best black fighters in the world, bro. Fight the man. Ness, where you at? I don't hear you. Am I still on? Ned.
You heard the clapper. You don't need to hear me. Your time about to be up.
Man, that's a... When I went to make my bet on the fight, bro, they told me I couldn't even make the fight nowhere in the state of Mississippi. Nowhere in the state of Mississippi. I said, why? They said because the odds are wrong.
Tanaris, go to sleep. Get yourself some warm milk and go to sleep, man. Some of y'all need to just go to sleep. He talking about the boy a quitter. Don't nobody want to watch a quitter. Tell that to Victor Ortiz that after he did the bullshit in the Maidana fight, he got a pay-per-view fight with fucking Mayweather. Like, I just need y'all to shut up. Please, just shut up and learn the sport. I get it. You were busy with your own life. You didn't have time to watch every fight. That's okay. We are here to give you the information. You should not call in and just talk crazy. Oh, don't give me an example. That's someone else. It's Ryan. Like, what are we talking about? Honestly, why are we still talking about the fight? Like, the dude lost. It's like, oh, no, Ness, he quit. He could have got up, so we don't want to see him fight no more. Oh, no, Ness, he quit. He could have got up, so I don't care who. Shut up. Shut up. The fuck? All your favorite fighters took tune-ups. All your favorite fighters. Like, George Foreman took tune-ups. Like, yo, damn, man. It's fucking insane. We going out to Zorro. What up?
What's up, man?
What's good,
You can hear
brother?
me?
Yes, sir.
No. It's pretty crazy how boxing fans are so fickle. I love what you brought up earlier about records. We act like the past, like these guys didn't have just regular wins on their records. When they talk Hagler, Hearns, or Sugar Ray and Hagler, you act like it wasn't nobody else on the record. Like these guys don't have just regular fights
Tune-ups.
on there or tune-up fights, like how you say. We can't have
Go
this
through Hagler's
super
resume and
crazy
check out
high
some of those
standard.
arenas he fought in.
Yeah. So we can't have these super crazy high standards for the boxers of today and say, oh, they're not fighting like the boxers of yesterday. When how long did it take for Sugar Ray Leonard and Hagler to end up fighting? These guys, it took them almost what Sugar Ray had retired and came back, and they ended up fighting. So when we make these comments about say a Spence and Crawford or Devin and Tank, nobody fought automatically. They just didn't They didn't fight automatically. And for the guy who's jumping on Ryan, like I'm in the boxing gym and I do jiu-jitsu too. I got punched in the chest the other day, and that shit stopped me. Like a good hard punch to the chest or a good hard body shot, that shit stopped me, and my body wasn't moving. I was still there. I was trying to move around, but I was not moving at all. So I don't think that boy quit. I just think that he got caught with a shot that he just wasn't. He just couldn't get up from. And when he finally got up, that was it. I don't think some of these guys know. They probably never really jumped in the ring and took a punch. Maybe fighting on the outside compared to boxing in the ring, that's a totally different thing. But I just don't. I think Ryan could build himself back up, and he probably catch those guys back at 140. I don't think he need to get in there with Regis. I don't think you need to get in there with Josh Taylor. You need to do kind of like how you're insinuating, like build yourself back up, get you some fights up under you that's winnable, so you can come back and get you some shine. But that's my call right there, my guy.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. I'm going to just go through Danny Garcia's resume. King of tune-ups. And nobody is mad at Danny, you know? Danny's got a great career. He's another Garcia. No one's mad at him for having tune-ups. And I'm also pulling up Mikey Garcia's resume because he's another one with tune-ups in between fights. So I don't even have to screen share Rod Sauka after the fiasco in Puerto Rico when
Danny arguably lost to Mauricio Herrera, and then they gave him Raul Salka next. I guess that wasn't a tune-up, and he didn't make 800,000 for that. Because I see someone in the chat like, oh, look at Ness protecting Ryan. He wants him to get a tune-up off of one loss. Shaking my head. It's like you really don't know boxing. So Rod Salka is not a tune-up? Let me know. How about this one? How about I lose to Keith Thurman and I fight Brandon Rios? Was that not a tune-up? How about this one? I lose to Sean Porter, so I fight Adrian Granados. Is that not a tune-up? I mean, you Jews just don't know this sport, but it's all right. I'm going to keep teaching you. What up, Joe? Ortiz?
¿Qué pasó?
What's up?
¿Me oyes? Porque, I mean, you hear me? You're on Bluetooth. Sometimes Bluetooth
I
can
hear
be
you.
shitty. Okay. Yeah, man. You know what? I don't know if Tank would give Ryan the rematch, especially at 140, because Tank's like that. You don't want to go up to 140 supposedly. But I don't know. Maybe he will, just because they did big numbers. For sure, Ryan needs a tune-up right after this. I don't know why people are hating. People do it all the time in boxing, so it's like a regular thing. So I don't know why people are like mad about it. I mean, in this case, usually I would be mad, but he's just coming off a KO loss, so he needs a tune-up. So I mean, Canelo does it all the time. He does it all the time, and he doesn't get really any hate for it. At least I mean, he does get hate, but not as much as I guess people are hating on Ryan right now. Yeah, I feel like he should get a couple fights under his belt to get confident. And switch your fucking trainer, bro. Joe Guzin is not the answer. Like, I don't know where the fuck Ryan even thought about him. Like, I guess supposedly they have history back then, but still, man, like, what is Joe Guzin? What has he even done? Like, especially lately, and like even in the past, I know he had Corrales and Casamayor, but those guys were never like elite, Um, I think he needs someone that could teach him some more technical abilities. Um, Maybe like a guy like Robert Garcia, or someone like that in that caliber. But yeah, man, Joe Guzman is not the answer for Ryan. But I feel like he should probably get like at least a couple of tune-ups, maybe two. Maybe I'm pretty sure if Rolly wins his fight, I'm pretty sure they should do that matchup. I think that'd be a good matchup for Ryan. Then after that, probably go after the top dogs at 140. So, I mean, I heard someone say, there's most of the 140 fighters are in top rank, but I don't know. Like you said before, Ryan is the kind of the cash cow, so I think they were probably willing to make that happen. And I heard also Tio might go to PBC after this. I think this is the last fight, right?
I don't know where you heard that.
Or not PBC, but I forgot where I heard it. But I feel like since this is his last fight with ESPN, isn't it?
I don't know where you heard that. Last
Tio,
I
I think he said.
last I checked, Tio re-signed. Don't y'all
Oh shit!
remember that he re-signed?
No, I don't remember.
Oh, all right.
But well, just because I heard they knew, he's like, he was like ranting about this is his last fight with ESPN, so I kind of just assumed. But I guess never mind. But
yeah, I mean, no, he
yeah,
definitely
Ryan
said
definitely.
that. He definitely said that in a rant, but
Okay.
I'm pretty
Yeah, I
sure he
just thought when he said
re-signed.
that it was
I'm
last.
pretty sure he re-signed when he won the belts. Remember, there was all these rumors about I'm gonna be on pay-per-view and my next fight is pay-per-view.
Okay.
And
I'll
all right.
well.
Ortiz, thank
Other
you
than
for
that, yeah.
calling in, brother.
Thanks.
Do appreciate you. Looks like I got, what is this, Oscar? San Antonio.
What's up, man? Hey, I like the picks you did, but in another order, I like Jesta, uh, uh, Comey, Love, and like Farmer, and then Tank. I think he needs to get some names first. You know what I mean? That's what I think. And Rowley on there. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So he can get a little bit of credit back. And then but one thing is Yeah, he deserves a what's the name, a tune-up. I mean, Canelo's fighting a tune-up. It's a tough tune-up, but he's
Dude,
fighting a tune-up. That's what it is.
I'm
You know what I mean?
sorry. I'm sorry to
So
hijack you. Didn't Barrios get a tune-up? Oh, actually, he got Thurman, then
yeah,
he got the tune-up. No, he got Thurman, then he got the tune-up.
yeah. Well, you know what? Good point that you brought that up. Good thing you brought that up. That's who I want Tank to fight next. I want him to fight Thurman because Ellerby been running his mouth too much, and it's time for Tank to fight him. No weight, no weight draining, no rehydration clause. Because
What
you never
weight?
said none of that. I just want you to fight him
At
straight
what
up.
at what weight do you want it?
147. He said 147. You could
Hell
take him
no.
at 147.
Yeah,
Did he
but they
not?
already
Just
said.
like Abel used to.
Yeah, but
What's that?
remember after the Barrios fight, they gave up the belt and they said, they don't want to fight at 140, so they ain't going to 147. Not unless it's
Well, I
Ryan,
mean,
who they comfortable with already. They've been in the ring with Ryan, so it's
but
different.
yeah, but remember Ellerby was running his mouth just like
No, I
Abel was running his
remember.
mouth for Triple G.
I remember. Listen, I
That,
remember. I want that fight, but I don't think we get it.
no, I don't think so either. But yeah, absolutely, he deserves a tune-up fight. You know what I mean? He went through hell and back. He got weight drain, rehydration clause, but he took the fight for us to see. You know what I mean? Because he wanted to give us that fight. Yeah, he got paid for it, but everybody wanted that fight, did they not?
Mm-hmm.
So that's all I say. Yeah, but he deserves a tune-up. Some of the best get tune-ups all the time. So, but you have a good day, man.
You too, brother. Thank you for joining us. That's GTO, Instagram and Twitter. We are out. My YouTube members, I am doing the betting show. Not a lot of bets. So we're going to try and do our best to get you some bread. There is something out there, though. I'm not even going to front. There's something I'm looking at. And we might get lucky. I got Jay Miller, been a member for 24 months at the prospect level. He says Linares quit versus Loma and got a shot at Haney. That's what I'm saying. These people act as if, losses is the end, bro. That's the worst part of this sport, these fans. $5 super chat from December's Winter. He says, even Wilder took a tune-up with Hellenius, which was one of the sparring partners. Exactly, bro. People take tune-ups. But listen, we'll be back today. I got another show cooking. It is going to be after my haircut. I'm going to go get a haircut. I'm going to do my members' betting show. And then I got another show cooking. You guys are going to be shocked at this one. I'm sure you'll tune in. NesGTO, Instagram and Twitter. Don't forget to follow us on all forms of social media at The Boxing Voice. If you haven't already subscribed, do that. It's free to subscribe. It helps me, helps my ego. It helps for other boxers to want to come on the show. The more numbers we got, the more respect we'll get. So, yes, sir. Catch us on the next one. Breakfast Club of Boxing.